Sanders train rolls into New Hampshire once again as the Democratic presidential hopeful holds a town hall at Dartmouth College and picks up an endorsement from a Massachusetts senator. Good evening, everyone. I'm Stephanie Gorin. George is off tonight. There's just more than 3 weeks left in New Hampshire until the New Hampshire primary, and Bernie Sanders is trying to solidify what some polls show to be a solid lead. For more on his visit tonight, we go live to our Upper Valley newsroom where Renee Wunderlich is standing by. Renee, what did the senator have to say tonight?
Good evening, Stephanie. Quite a lot, in fact, and also lots of students I spoke with tonight. They said they were feeling the burn. There were a few protesters we saw, but overwhelmingly a very positive crowd. Candidate Sanders talking big issues tonight, sharing his plans for the future should he become the Democratic nominee. The junior senator took to the stage in Spalding Auditorium amid cheers and chants.
What this campaign is about and why I think we are doing as well as we are, why we have so much energy, is because we are talking about the real issues facing the American people.
The Dartmouth College community turning out in droves to hear Sanders speak.
I'm a Bernie supporter. I definitely believe in his economic and social stances and think that he would be a great asset to the country. I think he would lead us in the right direction.
In a town hall style event, Sanders addressed his plans for making education affordable and decriminalizing marijuana at the federal level, as well as what he says is the issue at the core of his campaign.
The only way we transform this country is when millions of people stand up and demand that we have a government that represents all of us and not just a handful of billionaires.
The Democratic candidate spoke twice Thursday evening, receiving an endorsement from an earlier news conference from former Democratic National Committee Chair Paul Kirk.
Mark my words on this. A representative democracy will not be restored from within the Capitol Beltway until a majority of Americans can cause their elected representatives to feel the burn.
And with the upcoming primary on Sanders' mind as well, the former Burlington mayor told audience members to use their vote as their voice for a more inclusive America.
When we stand together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish.
And that banding together that you just heard, Bernie said, is referencing other presidential hopefuls. Specifically, he says Donald Trump's way of what Sanders is calling isolating and excluding Americans based on faith and country of birth. That remark getting lots of applause from this crowd. Stephanie, back to you.